For this week will be conducted virtually. We'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates on wavy.com. And more breaking news. The mayor of New Orleans announced Mardi Gras parades during next year's festivities will not be permitted. On the city's official website, she posted, quote, "Parades of any kind will not be permitted this year because large gatherings have been proven to be super spreader events of the COVID-19 virus." Mardi Gras is an annual tradition in the Big Easy, which happens every February. The event normally draws hundreds of thousands of people to New Orleans each year. Thanks for joining us for Wavy News 10 Midday. Let's turn now to the weather. Here's a live look at downtown Portsmouth through Tower Cam 10. The sun is out, and today we'll have some really nice weather across the region. Big changes are coming, though. A taste of winter weather is on the horizon. Let's check in with meteorologist Steve Fundero with the chilly forecast. Steve, we were talking about 30s, a freeze yesterday. Did we speak it into existence?
Yes, we did. It's on its way. It's going to be a big change. It'll be brief, though, because temperatures are going to rebound pretty quickly on the back half of the week. But Wednesday, the speed bump of the work week, the hump day, is coming with a bit of a speed bump. We're going to need extra coffee. Just poured myself some to warm up a little bit because this forecast is a little chilly. I'll start off with the freeze warning in place for inland locations. We'll get these temperatures down near that freezing mark. Expect some frosty conditions elsewhere, pretty much anywhere you go. Maybe some patchy frost in and around to start our Wednesday. And our high temperatures Wednesday are what's really going to take a hit, only in the 40s. Now let's get through the rest of the day today because it has been a beautiful one. Just a couple of the passing little clouds throughout the day, and then there we go. There's more of that sunshine. We're going to see plenty of it for the remainder of our Tuesday. A little bit of the breeze, too, as well, is holding our temperatures in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. 64 right now in Virginia Beach was actually pretty impressive because we've seen a little bit more sunshine. 60s anywhere else you go. So really a nice day, almost a carbon copy of yesterday, except the one difference is we have a little bit more of the breeze. West-northwest, 20 miles an hour, 21 miles an hour in Newport News right now. That is the cool, I should say the colder air being ushered in, right? So that is that new air mass entering in. We go with clear skies tonight into the 50s. You'll need the jacket, the extra cup of hot cocoa or coffee to keep you warm. And then here is, look at this, snow up to the northwest and parts of West Virginia. That's the cold air. Take a look at some of these morning lows, Lex, on Wednesday. Yeah, it gets chilly.
All right, thanks, Steve. All new this midday, a Portsmouth judge approved an $800,000 settlement in a lawsuit against the Hampton Roads Regional Jail's medical contractor, Correct Care Solutions. Marcia Keeling filed the wrongful death lawsuit on behalf of her son, 18-year-old Devea Jones. Jones died on May 15, 2018, after jail staff found him unresponsive in his cell. The day before, he had appeared in district court. The judge noticed that Jones looked very ill, suspended the hearing, and ordered his public defender to contact the jail and get him treatment. According to the lawsuit, jail staff ignored his condition and returned him to a cell. He died the next day of diabetic ketoacidosis caused by a lack of insulin. Keeling sued for more than $18 million in damages. Also new this midday, a former Norfolk Christian school teacher pleaded guilty to child pornography charges. Fifth grade teacher Brett Marker entered the plea yesterday in court. Last year, authorities received a tip from the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force. Marker was arrested and granted a $5,000 secured bond. He's scheduled to be sentenced in February. 10 on your side is your local election headquarters. New at midday, Virginia's former Speaker of the House has made it official. He's running for governor. 63-year-old Republican delegate Kirk Cox says he is taking the "we have to take the fight back" approach to his campaign, saying that current Democratic leadership is tearing the state apart. He says he's entering the race as a person who can appeal to all Virginians. Last year, he shocked many, winning re-election in his district that favors Democrats.
I won by 5 points last time, so I have a reputation of being able to get good conservative votes and crossover. People are looking for that.
He joined State Senator Amanda Chase seeking the Republican nomination. He says he believes a Republican can take back the governor's mansion next year. We're following developing news from Chesapeake. That's where Chesapeake firefighters are working to figure out what caused a house fire earlier this morning. Damages were minor and no one was hurt. It happened around 6:30 this morning on Everett Street in South Norfolk. Crews got it under control within 10 minutes. We're tracking the latest coronavirus case counts. Current COVID-19 hospitalizations are at their highest point since May 31st in Virginia. Today, the Virginia Department of Health reported 2,125 new cases and 29 new deaths. Hampton Roads cases have shot up recently after a long upward trend of percent positivity, which has grown sharper recently. Locally, hospitalizations and deaths are still relatively low and stable, but they do typically lag behind cases. There have been more than 206,000 total cases and more than 3,500 total deaths across the Commonwealth. The increase in cases in our region has caused Virginia Beach Public Schools to revert back to fully virtual learning. The Learn from Home format started today. Over the summer, school leaders decided if there are more than 265 cases per day, students will switch back to learning from home. Spence says that school officials spoke with the health department to ask about recent data. Health officials confirmed they expect the upward trend to continue. Spence says the district made the decision to return to virtual learning for the safety of students and staff. For now, switching back to in-person classes will depend on the data.
It is our priority to keep people safe, and we want to make sure that we are really paying attention to the science here, really paying attention to what the metrics are telling us.
Spence says the metrics they're going off of are from the community, not the schools, so that means it is up to the community to bring those numbers down and get students back in school. While Virginia Beach schools are transitioning to virtual learning today, Chesapeake school board members decided their district will stay the course for now with some in-person learning. During a school board meeting last night, Superintendent Dr. Jared Cotton said that the rise in COVID cases is concerning. However, he didn't recommend changing things just yet. He said the district's data shows community spread is not happening in school buildings. Still, teachers with the Chesapeake Education Association are concerned. Mainly, they're upset they haven't seen a contingency plan.
Ensure that we have a plan in place for when our students end up needing to be closed, when the buildings need to be closed.
Cotton told school board members that's in the works. Also last night, the board did vote to close schools next Wednesday ahead of Thanksgiving. Today, school board members in Portsmouth are set to meet to discuss plans for in-person learning. Right now, all employees must return to school buildings on November 23rd. The first wave of students who opted for in-person instruction will begin January 4th. The school board will also get an update on a survey sent out to teachers earlier this month. The purpose of the survey was to assess employees' intentions to come back to school. Tonight's meeting starts at 5:30. We'll be sure to let you know what happens. Today, North Carolina Governor Roy Cooper and members of the coronavirus task force will share more information on the state's ongoing plans to address COVID today at 3. You can watch it on wavy.com.